Battle of Gettysburg in Pennsylvania, Gettysburg, fought by the Potomac and the Army of Virginia, July 1st through 3rd, 1863, by Maddie, Keegan, and Austin. On June 30th, Confederate General James Pettigrew saw the Union entering Gettysburg, so he withdrew his troops so they wouldn't run into the enemy, even though it might have been the local militia. Then, General James Pettigrew decided to attack in the morning and also get some shoes for the troops, because a lot of the troops were without shoes and had to go barefoot. July 1st, 5:15 a.m., General Heth led his troops towards Gettysburg, but what the Confederates didn't know was the Union General Butford and his troops were waiting. While the Confederates were hoping for shoes, the Union opened fire on the Confederates. The Confederates fired back and gained yards on the Union, which made the Union slowly start to retreat. General Reynolds came for backup for the Union, bringing artillery, but Heth had backup come too with artillery. Then both sides opened fire. Reynolds rallied his men, but then got shot in the head. That night, the Union was retreating from the Confederates. July 2nd, 7:15 a.m. General Lee gave orders to attack the Union, but Union was making a plan to attack the Confederates at the same time. The Confederates started their march to where Lee wanted them. While Union set up their line, General Sickles from the Union thought it would be better if he moved his 11,000 troops to higher ground. So he did, which made General George, the leader of the Union, furious because he was exposing the Union. Then when the Confederates got to where they should be, they thought they were too exposed, so ran north, but they ran into Devil's Den and were forced to retreat and fight till backup came. Then with backup, the Confederates attacked Big Round Top from every direction. Then the Union responded by pounding the Confederates with artillery. Then both sides' focus was on Little Round Top. So the Union set up a barricade at the top of the Little Round Top. So when the Confederates charged up the hill, the Union was waiting for the Confederates, retreating to Big Round Top, which they got control of. Then the two sides met in a wheat field. The Union was pushed by the Confederates back to Big Round Top, but then the Confederates got reinforcements and pushed the Union to Little Round Top. Then the Union came with help and pushed the Confederates out for the night. July 3rd, 1863, 4:30 a.m. The Union hit the Confederate force with heavy artillery and stopped the Confederates in their tracks. Then the Union went to attack the Confederate fort, but on the way through a meadow, they got attacked, and only a few made it to the fort. The rest retreated. Then the Confederates opened fire their artillery on the Union, then charged their line, but they were no match for the Union line. The Confederates retreated, then the Union sent out scouts. They saw that they were retreating. There were 22,874 casualties for the Confederates and 22,813 for the Union. Then, July 5th, General George sent troops to attack the Confederates. While they were leaving, it was successful, only some made it, and they escaped across the Potomac River. This battle left a major impact on the rest of the war and the future.